Hey guys, how's it going? Masterbucks here, and welcome on back to the Manchester United career mode in FC 25. We are here in Season 2. We are, of course, currently second in the Premier League. I mean, it's early days still in it, but we are in a pretty good position with a game on West Ham, Arsenal, Aston Villa. We have a shot of going top of the table. Still quite humorous how it's West Ham after, to be fair, 12 games. I mean, that's not nothing that they are the team on top right now. But either way, ladies and gentlemen, this is the team that we have got currently right now. We have, of course, in the recent episode, brought in Florian Wirtz. We have a 90-something rated player in Manchester United again. Not since Rooney, not since Ronaldo has there been someone that highly rated in this team. I am quite interested this episode in definitely making maybe a couple of moves because we are basically in December, not quite. We're like November 30th or something. And I do want to make one little move here, except not a transfer. I wanted to try putting Garnacho in over Rashford. I have had it recently pointed out to me by quite a fair few of you that, you know, Rashford is, to be fair, like heading to 29 years of age, while Garnacho is still only 21 and has so much potential. And at the exact same overall, I reckon I should be giving more game time to him. So that's fair enough. Rashford maybe not exactly having the crazy good performances toward the end of last season that he was having at the start of this season. I don't know if that made any sense at all. But basically what I'm saying is Rashford was great for me, like toward the end of last season. Hasn't been as crazy now. Neither is Garnacho, but off the bench, I want to give a bit more time to Garnacho. So we're going to start him. And again, as I mentioned, we're basically in December, but not quite. November 30th, we have got a game, ladies and gentlemen, against Manchester City away at the Etihad. These are the big games. These are the ones that you need to get maximum points in if you're to go all the way and win a Premier League. The first Premier League, possibly, that Manchester United have won in over a decade. It has literally been so long now. The real life Manchester United don't really fill you with an awful lot of confidence that they're going to win a league title anytime soon. But if we win this game, people, we'll be back on top of the Premier League about a third of the way into it, heading into December, heading into Christmas. I want desperately to win the Premier League this season. That is our main goal, no question. And can we take another big step towards winning the Premier League by getting a win here against our rivals in this huge Manchester derby away? We have had some pretty good results against our crosstown rivals as of late, which is, again, an occurrence that doesn't particularly happen too much in real life as well. So let's hopefully keep that pretty good form rolling here. I mean, we lose this game, it's not the end of the world, but we are not wanting to bring Manchester City back into the equation when they're actually not really in the top four right now at all. Come on, Florian Wirtz has been pretty solid since he's joined us. We've got Haaland kicking this game off. A lot of superstars on this pitch. I've missed a tackle early, but we've gone and gotten it right back. Come on. Good tackle from Diogo Dalot. Solid one on Jeremy Doku. We needed a fullback below the age of 30 to deal with him, and we've got it. Garnacho, the man on. Ooh, he gets dealt with by Gundogan pretty easily there. This is a really dangerous counter-attack they've caught us on here. And we get the block in. But where's the clearance? We've only gone and given it right back to Haaland, but thankfully Onana saves us. I don't think we're going to get a chance to score. Just don't let Haaland win every single header. I think somehow that's actually the end of the half, even though I thought it was going to be another corner. Thought it might have taken a deflection or something. No, Haaland's been scary. 4 shots he's already taken in that half alone. Thank goodness he hasn't been able to hit one of them yet. Still yet to score from a bloody corner. This would be a nice time to do it. Not a single... I don't even think I've gotten close to scoring one. Is De Ligt just useless, or are they just impossible? That is a great pass. That's opening up a fair bit, I reckon. I could have maybe gone with the ball. Didn't go for it. Pass into the middle. Look at the right side. Hello, Diogo Dalot. Oh, this is risky. Oh, rebound. Blocked again. Oh, it's a tight angle. Tell you what, honestly, I don't think this man has had a single touch of the ball until this moment! Until this moment! Victor Gyökeres, who I swear that's his first touch of the game in the 75th minute. Haaland's been everywhere, hasn't been able to convert. We get one opening and he converts it. Unbelievable. We'd been looking for that opening all game. It finally comes with 15 to go. Oh, yeah, baby. Come on. Now, a second would be beautiful, but with the amount of time left, I'm happy to be a little bit more relaxed. That's a really great ball, and they're just going to sweat that. No, De Bruyne! Or is he offside? Oh, he might be offside. I don't even know. That'll work. Very nice. And just a little cheeky one up over the top. Oh, Gyökeres somehow gets it. See, this is what... Oh, my God, not even that'll work. Bloody hell. But look, honestly, I'm holding it. I'm holding it. I'm holding it. I'm happy. Touch. Verts. Oh, my God, deflection doesn't quite work out at all there. But we win it back. We are going to see out this win. Only just... We had one real scoring opportunity. We convert it with Gyökeres. With, again, I swear, his, like, second touch or first touch of the game. Outrageous. What a result. One shot for the game. One goal. Meanwhile, you've got Haaland, who's had, like, 5 or 6 attempts. Been able to get nothing. Oh, we will take that. That is a fantastic result. A result which will send us to the top of the Premier League. 2 points clear only of West Ham, but top nonetheless. Now in the month of December, we got Spurs. That's a pretty big game too, you know. We could almost play back-to-back games, but then it gets a little bit more relaxed with, you know, bloody Bournemouth and Leeds as well, Everton, Sheffield. But the team that is currently on top of the Premier League right now is West Ham. And I am so fascinated by how West Ham are doing so well. I kind of want to play that game. So maybe a bit of a risky decision here. I might sim this game against Spurs. They are in 7th at the moment. And what will it be? We are the home side. Oh, that is beautiful. And it's a bloody... Is that a brace or a hat trick? It's a hat trick from Garnacho. That's incredible. Bloody hell. He did not do that great for me when I moved him to start at the derby, but he's done fantastic there. Terrific. Well, we'll get these 2 remaining games out of the way in between. The game in the Europa League against Union, but before that, we have got Bournemouth. This one is away, but... Oh, that's not a good sign. Oh, that's not a good sign. When the man of the match goes to the opposition, that's never a great sign. Union Berlin, though, do we get at least the win there in the Europa League phase? We do, thank you. Newcastle United are now the team on top of the Premier League after we slipped up a little bit there. West Ham is still only a point below us, though. We aren't trying to slide any further down the Premier League table from this point, but let's look at this team, right? Okay, we've got Wan-Bissaka, an old Manchester United player, of course. We've got Nicholas Füllkrug is their striker. Irving at centre attacking midfield. Mohamed Kudus, Somerville, and the rest of their back line, midfield. You know, how is that team doing so well? Are they trying to do like a Leicester, to use that old, of course, stereotype? I have no idea how that team is up that high at this stage of the Premier League. We're getting very close to the halfway mark. For them to still be here, that's a hell of a first start to their season. That first half, at least, anyway. But regardless, though, we are looking to get back on the horse. We lost our last Premier League game, believe it or not, to Bournemouth at home, or away, should I say. We are trying to get back on track here at home. Gyökeres had a super quiet game, but still had the moment to win it right. Oh, that's not a good start. I'm going to stop talking. I got to focus up. Come on. What's going on here? Oh, Wan-Bissaka. Oh, back to Old Trafford. What's he got? That somehow gets through. Missed that challenge. Missed that challenge. He's still going. That's disastrous. Get rid of the ball. Thank you very much. No funny business, but we give up the corner. And from it, Mohamed Kudus delivers. That's not quite away. We are just giving it right back to one of theirs. Alvarez. Oh, great save from Onana. Well done. Oh, no. Not quite. Not quite. Nearly would have been amazing, but no, it was not deflected toward the goal. Garnacho is going to have a hell of a headache for no reason. One of these days, I will get a goal from the corner. One of these days. Oh, delete! That is the closest we have come in this entire series. Just hits the top of the head and only goes wide. Oh, yeah. Come on, De Jong. Wirtz. He's won that ball back in a great spot for us. Oh, right-hand side. Up the middle again. Great vision! Gyökeres! Lowering the eyes, finding the man. This is insane. He really is a poacher. He may have a reputation for being quite handy on the ball, but Victor Gyökeres for us is an out-and-out poacher. He is barely getting a touch of it, but every time he does, it's in the box and it's in the back of the net shortly after. Nice work from Sancho. Gyökeres scoring again. Oh. Having a go. Onana right down his throat. He will have that one easily. And we're going to go pretty quickly here. I tell you what, this feels quite good. This feels very good. Surely, a quick ball in. Do it again. Gyökeres again! I thought that felt good. And he just gets so many chances right about now, man. So many of them are being put in the back of the net. I felt like this was going to lead to something. Quick pass in, touch, and strike, and that is smacked in at real speed into that top left-hand corner. Get in. And we got another kind of pretty quick counter-attack on here. Look, Sancho, just go all the way up over the top. Oh, he might get there. He does, but he's headed it wide. We were ridiculously threatening toward the end of that first half. Everything was finding its way to Victor Gyökeres. That diving header attempt not quite on, but that's fine. He had to miss one chance eventually, and it finally came with a pretty tough one. Oh, birds. Oh, timed again. This is unbelievable. There's the hat trick. Victor Gyökeres. They are feeding him ridiculous amounts of chances in this game. Just got Florian Wirtz on it, timed the through ball to perfection, and I mean, that's a very interesting raise of the knee, toe poke strike, whatever that is. It has worked out though. Feed me more. I'm telling you, this is ridiculous. What a game from Gyökeres, but what a game from the team to keep giving him so many opportunities. Good little 1-2 here. Garnacho, tough angle. Got to open it up for him. Garnacho, shot saved. Oh, I can see him. I can see him. He's on here, but he's going to do the right thing, hopefully. Florian Wirtz. Oh, now the keeper decide they want to make saves. Unreal. Yeah, come on. They're not looking. They're not looking. That is a total catastrophe. What defending is that? The game is over, but they are going to give up the entirety of their 18-yard box directly in front. Florian Wirtz fills the space and fills the top left-hand corner of the goal with the football. Absolutely ridiculous. How are you getting that sort of opportunity? That's ridiculous. Finally, a different goal scorer. I swear, it was like the Gyökeres show. Now Florian Wirtz hits the back of the net. Absolute brilliant performance. Gyökeres hat-trick. Haven't had too many hat-tricks in this series, to be honest, as well. But Gyökeres taking one there, taking it in some really impressive fashion as well. And Florian Wirtz too. Just the whole team. Great performance against a side that supposedly is one of the top teams in the Premier League. Maybe doesn't look it on paper, but we absolutely smash them on the score sheet. Didn't look it on paper, definitely didn't look it on the score sheet, that's for sure. Back on top of the Premier League now. With the same amount of games played as Newcastle, West Ham, Arsenal, Man City are all the way down in 7th. But you know, it's crazy. If they had beaten us in that derby game, they'd be up as high as what? 2nd maybe, or 3rd possibly, just below us, depending on goal difference. So as nice as it is to be top of the Premier League, it's still at a stage where we can't say, yeah, oh, this is absolutely how it's going to kind of look toward the end. But anyway, people, we are going to start heading toward January. We have 3 Premier League games between then and now. We have a very good performance against Leeds, 3-1. What about against Everton? This is away. It's a draw only. Gyökeres, another man of the match. We got to check his stats soon. And finally, last game of December, and it's also a draw against Sheffield United. Despite those draws, we are still top. And look who's now up into the picture, Liverpool and, to be fair, Chelsea. All teams on 19 games played. We are officially at the halfway stage, and we are top. At Christmas, going into the new year, only by a little bit though. Now, we got to take a look at our budget and just remind ourselves that we blew our entire load, on Florian Wirtz, so we've got nothing in the budget at all. The only way we would make money is by selling on some players, and I don't really have many players I'd like to let go of. I mean, as annoying as De Ligt can be at times, and his inability to score corners, I don't know, but yeah, we've got Lisandro Martinez. I don't think I'd want to get rid of him. Sancho's proven to be, honestly, pretty damn good. I know that we didn't bring him back from loan from Chelsea in Season 1. Season 2, he has been absolutely outstanding. And I don't think even the most diehard Manchester United fans, absolute utter haters of Sancho, I've got to admit, he's been really good so far. Maybe one thing could be selling on Luke Shaw, possibly getting in a slightly higher rated younger left back. We've got Kirkez, but he's only 79, and Luke Shaw's still been pretty good. I don't know. I don't know. Look, I'm more than okay with how things are right now. Regardless, looking at the stats, I told you Gyökeres was on fire. He's up to 20 goals for the season, 14 in the Premier League, and I mean, Florian Wirtz is, you know, he's up there as well. Doing great in the Europa League, doing great in the Premier League as well. He is more than worth the money we paid for him, and he's definitely showing why he is 91 overall. And while we are in the squad hub as well, I did want to do something as well, just kit-wise, you know, in terms of numbers. I spoke about in the last episode why I didn't really want to give Florian Wirtz the number 7, even though it was free and it was available. And that's because I feel like the number 7 for Manchester United needs to be reserved for a gun winger like a Beckham, like a Cristiano Ronaldo, someone like that, you know what I mean? And Alejandro Garnacho, an exciting prospect. I mean, Sancho giving him the number 7, I'm not going to test Manchester United's patience that hard. But Garnacho, the, you know, future Ronaldo, as some have dubbed him, even though he is Argentinian, not quite Portuguese. Yeah, he celebrates a lot like him. He's maybe not the exact same sort of type of player, but he is a phenomenal winger with just abundance of potential. I think I'm going to give him the number 7. So from 17 to 7, Alejandro Garnacho is Manchester United's new number 7. And come on, talk to me, lads. Do you reckon it looks good on him? I think that looks pretty good, to me at least, anyway. Now in the Premier League, we have got West Ham again. We've got FA Cup action, Preston. Surely we can get away with that. We have got, again, our arch enemy, Bournemouth, the only team that's actually beaten us today. And then Liverpool away. Oh man, I definitely want to play that game as well. I mean, Arsenal at home as well is pretty big, but Liverpool are now the threat to us being in that second place. So we are going to advance on ahead. We'll get this game against West Ham out of the way. I'm also going to keep an eye on offers, see if anything comes through. Another thumping win against West Ham. We have got Preston North End in the FA Cup, only just getting the job done there too. Not getting many offers for players I want to let go of, but Collier here, 22 and 62 overall. I don't see a way for him to get into this team, so we can sell him. And before this Liverpool game, Bournemouth. We are at home. Gyökeres gets man of the match. That's always a good sign. 3-0 victory. What are his numbers up to now in the Prem? Oh my God, he's got 20 goals out right now just in the Premier League. Luis Diaz has got 17. Freaking shout out to Gordon as well, having 14 for Newcastle. But right now, Gyökeres is top and leading the Golden Boot race. But Liverpool to host the game at Anfield coming up as well. Just another giant game. I mean, it's just a real quick look at the table. Yeah, again, bloody hell, they're only 2 points away from us. So it's once again the same deal. They beat us, they are jumping us, going top of the table, and that is with the same amount of games played too. Just can't afford it. They've got a gassed Ollie Watkins, I don't even know how old Mohamed Salah now. Like, he's got to be like 32, 33, I don't know. And what about like Pablo Torre, Endo, Scalvini they brought in, Phillips and Tsimikas and Mamadashvili. Wow. Bloody Virgil van Dijk on the bench. I don't see it. I'm sure they'll be throwing something a hell of a lot tougher together. Don't know if you saw their form either, but they are 5 wins from 5 as well. They are on red hot form, the Reds. We are looking to try to find a way to stay on top of the Premier League. I want the win. I don't feel we need the win, but I really want the win. I definitely don't want a loss. A draw in this situation, though, away at home to try to stay top of the Premier League, not the worst thing in the world. Giving up a loss is absolutely disastrous. They're not even going with Mamadashvili. They have got Allison. They have got, I swear, Van Dijk starting. It is a totally different, it's always a totally different lineup than the predicted lineup, I swear. Liverpool, Manchester United. We've had 2 huge derbies in this one episode. The last one went okay for us. How's this one going? Luis Diaz. Can't let him get too many shots off. And what's going on here? There's a foul. There's an offside. Oh, okay. Come on, Ugarte. Ugarte. Get up, Ugarte. Oh, this is ridiculous. If they score from this, I'll be kind of pissed. Just jump over him. Are we that unintelligent in this game? Mohamed Salah. Onana. Save. They get a corner. That should just not be coming from any spell of possession at all. Now, don't give something silly away here. Virgil. Header. Save Onana. God, why does DeLitt never... Like, he's never even close to that threatening from a corner. Garnacho gets through the middle. Hello, Shaw! Luke Shaw! Unbelievable! Luke Shaw at the cop end to score. Garnacho did well. Bloody Alexander-Arnold not paying any attention to the oncoming defender running right through him. Look at that. Brilliant step over by Garnacho. Sancho's running through. Nothing to cut back to. Just go for it. Unlikely goal scorer, that is for certain. It's got to be his first for the Premier League season. I think it is. Super, super unlikely goal scorer, but we'll take it. Thank God Alexander-Arnold cannot defend. He just didn't care. He wasn't paying attention. He didn't expect Luke Shaw to be coming in like that. I didn't expect it either. He thought he was matched up with Luke Shaw, not Shawberto Carlos. Oh, tight. Hello, Garnacho. Oh, my God. Alejandro Garnacho, stop watching Cristiano Ronaldo compilations, mate. That was ridiculous. God, gone a long way. The deflection. That has actually... that hurts so much. What a block by De Ligt. Little did he know, he probably would have been better letting it just go. Could not have probably bounced a worse way. Straight to Szoboszlai, who ends up getting it with a nice little chest flick off to Memphis Depay, and that is 1-1. What I thought was brilliant defending turned out to actually F us in the A. Unbelievable De Ligt. Why is he such a good defender, but at the same time sucks so much ass? Oh, come on. Nicely won. Oh, right up the middle. Go quick. This is his moment, Garnacho. He always gets one! He always gets one! And this time, it is an absolutely late one. In the 80th something minutes, we have got the lead back again at Anfield, and that is huge. The leading goal scorer in the Premier League. He's fighting with Luis Diaz. We're fighting with Liverpool, but we take a huge step for both of those, the Golden Boot and Premier League, with that goal. Now, I'm happy to get a little bit shithousery right here. Yes, good foul. I don't think he'll get sent off for that, but just slowing it down, breaking up the play. Yellow card come. You bold prick. Ref, as if. No way. Oh, come on. No, oh, come on, man. I suddenly don't feel like protesting too much. Oh, my God. My tactics have not quite worked out. I didn't think it was that in the back, to be honest with you. Oh, Chiesa. Oh, my God. Wow. Wow. Well, hasn't this game just flipped on its bloody head like that? Unbelievable. The foul, and just, again, we're right there. Luis Martinez sticking a foot, mate. Oh, we've got him relatively covered, but just straight away. So we're down a man now, and we need a goal once again to retake the lead. I am looking to just take my time with it. Does anyone want to be a hero? Up over the top. We're trying to flick on. Doesn't quite work. That clearance won't work. Hello. Don't go too far back with it, or it'll be game over. We need Garnacho. Oh, it's been stripped. Oh, Martinez. There can't be enough time, ref. Thank you. Wow. Oh, that's a way to piss away a win, isn't it? Unreal. Liverpool's going to celebrate it like it's a win, because it'll feel like it, even though we're the away side. We get a draw only. We could have got it. Vitor Roque ends up getting their equaliser at the Cop end. That was a disastrous finish, wasn't it? And bloody De Ligt, the one that gets sent off as well. Something about him, man. I don't know. Anyway, he drives me nuts. I have gotten an offer from Liverpool immediately after that game. Look at this. That is a wild move right there. Lisandro Martinez plus Mohamed Salah. As if they would give up Salah for the guy that he embarrassed, the centre back, sending him into oblivion, sending him through that portal. We've all seen that meme, haven't we? That's one of the wildest, craziest offers I've gotten, and I don't really need to get Mohamed Salah in. It'd be nice for him to not go up against us, but no, I'm not going to entertain that. That's pretty crazy, though. But either way, we're getting back into the Europa League group stage. We're top of the league phase, should I say. And I can't really see us, with only 2 games remaining, finishing outside the top 8. We're surely through into the next round. I will just sim this game in between against Besiktas. Hopefully, yeah, it's only a draw. Again, it gets spoiled for us, 1-1. And the game after that, back in the Premier League, is against Arsenal. We are top of the table. They're 5th. We have De Ligt suspended for this game. And we go ahead and sim it. Even the home game, we're going to go short and fall to Arsenal in 4-2. Oh dear, not quite what we wanted there. Again, this game is pretty well meaningless. We're in the top 8. We might not finish first. We might finish first with that win. All I know now is that we're in the deadline day. Garnacho's been suspended. We've gotten some offers in as well. So I just keep advancing, waiting for something to happen, like a swap deal with Joshua Zirkzee. I get 17.5 mil plus Johan Bonny. I think we can reject that. I don't know. This deadline day, it feels like it's going to be a bit dead. And yeah, look, dead it's going to stay. We are pretty much out of that transfer window. We're going to move on into February with not really a crazy amount of transfer activity being done. It's hard to do transfer activity when you've only got £2 million in your budget and you blew it all at the start on Florian Wirtz. Anyway, slightly concerning that we have fallen all the way to 3rd. We have a game in hand. If we win it, we still won't be top. Liverpool have got 51 points. So we are now no longer on top of the Premier League and we can't get back unless Liverpool now fall a little bit. 8th place, Tottenham up next. Can we handle them, hopefully, in the sim result? Yes, we can. Garnacho, actually don't tell me, has, oh my God, for a second I thought he did. Another hat-trick. Not quite. 3-2 win against them. That's a big time result. Shout out Tranmere we've got next in the FA Cup. Surely my second team can handle that comfortably. But even then, we get a week-long break to take on Man City again. And after that, Southampton and Fulham. We are putting all of our focus this month into that Man City game. Do we get eliminated by some shock result? No. We are going to take out Tranmere Rovers. A full week-long break. Thank God. And now we take on Man City for the second time today. We got no one injured, no one suspended, thankfully. We are up to our full complement, fully rested as well. Some really solid high overalls still in this team, and they're continuing to get better. De Jong is up to an 89 and really close now to that 90. We nearly have 2 90+ rated players in this team. We may be out the transfer window, but we get a big offer for Rashford. I mean, again, I'll delegate, ask for big money, see what they say, but I don't know. Mate, like, it depends. Do I really want him to go to Arsenal? And do I absolutely need to sell him too as well? I don't know, but we were top of the Premier League at the start of this episode for quite a bit of it. We, despite having some great results, are still not in that same position. So a win here will help us get back to that. We were able to beat them away. Now we have to beat them at Old Trafford. If we do the double to Manchester City to hopefully help get our first Premier League title in over a decade since Alex Ferguson left, that would be a great way to do it. The Pep Guardiola fatigue, it's setting in now for Man City. I know it is. I know it is. Coming out of this January transfer window, the team is pretty much exactly the same. We put all of our chips into Florian Wirtz, quite literally, and I think that has still been a good decision. He's been outrageously good. I mean, so too is Gyökeres, but I still think this team is capable of winning this Premier League. We just need to win the big games like this one. Sancho, nice little 1-2. Now Dallo. Now, oh, I love that ball. Gyökeres. What a save by Edison. Oh, what a stop. Quick pass here. Hello. Oh, that slide from Ake. That'll work out nicely. Sancho. Trivela goal. Oh, that's how you do it. That is a sensational strike, mate. Come on, Ake with the slide. That gives the space for Sancho to go storming into. And, oh, that is a hell of an outside of the boot finish. The Trivela, we saw that come back in by a mile. Jadon Sancho, I don't care what they used to say about you, mate. In this season, for this career mode, you are outstanding. What a baller. Come on, he's been better than Garnacho, better than Rashford. And I was picking them up really heavily toward the end of last season. We've only got 1 minute of stoppage time, but they are still attacking right here. Diogo Dalot, good block. It's out of bounds, and that will do it. Come on. Kept Man City very quiet. I mean, I literally don't even know if Erling Haaland is on the pitch for him. Like, that's how quiet they've been compared to last game where he got like 4 shots off. Much better. But we cannot do what we did against Liverpool, where we took the lead freaking twice and threw it away. Oh, that's heinous. That's horrific. Sancho brought down. I do that, I'm sent off every day. And I feel like the same's going to happen. Oh, my God. That is a yellow, but the De Ligt one from against Liverpool is not a... It's a red, is it? That is absolutely scandalous. How is that not a red card? That is outrageous. I feel like I need to sue someone. It's that big of an outrage. Legit can't tell you the last time I actually had possession. It has been so long. Now we've got it. Come on. Now, I just, from this position, can't break. We're taking so long with it. I literally might just see this out. Luke Shaw goes around. Garnacho still not really able to break completely here, but it's fine. Just hold the ball up. Literally can't do much with it at all, apart from see it out. How much time is there? Not long. That's dumb. Thought that would get through. Don't let them go. I think time will beat them. Man, that was just like, oh, I just had to play it safe. Literally, for that entire second half, it felt like. We could only beat Man City with, you know, a goal, one goal with Gyökeres late on in the first matchup we had in this episode. The exact deal today in this game. I just got the one chance, the one goal, not an awful lot else. Sancho is our match winner on this occasion. We are going to do the double against Manchester City, but we do have them in the FA Cup coming up in a few weeks. We get the win against Southampton, good. And the next game in the Premier League with Florian Wirtz getting man of the match, that's promising as well. But we still have this FA Cup game to play against Man City. They might be able to get revenge here. I mean, when I'm going for the Premier League this fiercely, the FA Cup, it is what it is. It would be great to get, don't get me wrong, but in extra time, it's going to be De Bruyne in the 92nd minute. That, unfortunately, will knock us out of that FA Cup. Oh, bugger. That is too bad. But anyway, looking into the Europa League, still another cup competition we are a part of. In the round of 16, we've been drawn against Hoffenheim. We'll see what happens there. Again, I'm just so hyperfixed on Premier League, which, if you were wondering, we are now back on top of. Thank you. Look at that top four as well. Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City's there, Newcastle's there. It's looking a bit more realistic. We are going to leave things here, ladies and gentlemen, but the next game I will play, with them now actually being quite high up, and maybe not, you know, a really high chance of winning the Premier League, but still sort of there or thereabouts, Chelsea, we will play that game against them in the next episode. We will just get this first leg against Hoffenheim out of the way with a De Jong man of the match performance, which is kind of rare, but a 2-0 win's a good way to get into that one, and a very nice way to wrap it up today. Now, after those two Premier League games against Chelsea and Aston Villa, we've got like Newcastle, okay, and then Palace, Brighton, Wolves, you know, Everton, not super high up in the top 10. And the final month of May is arguably even like easier in terms of paper on I was trying to say opponents on paper, and I had a stroke. I don't know what to say. Leeds, Brentford, Luton, and Sheffield. We don't have that ridiculous of a run toward the end of the season. And again, we are top right now. I can surely guarantee you, Liverpool, Man City, Arsenal, they've got way tougher finishes. So that is promising to look at. Could this be finally the Manchester United team that wins the Premier League for the first time since Sir Alex Ferguson retired over a decade ago? It's looking good, but we're not there yet. This game against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, it's going to be huge. It's going to go a long, long way. So be sure to join us for the next episode. It's going to be a mammoth one. Will we win the Premier League? Could we maybe even get to the Europa League final as well? It's going to be massive. Let's see how it goes. I will see you for the next episode, lads. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next episode, but until then, my name is Master Bucks. Have a good one, and bye-bye.